Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, Shalom, to the elect that teach word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, pretty much, want to tie this lesson. Great fear fell upon them, man, because we woke up, you know, and that's the thing. That's why these Edomites are pretty much in scrambling right now, because hey, the scriptures are coming to pass. These words are coming, are living words, man. And as you can see, Israel is coming back, man. You know what Esau pretty much tried to put all his money and resources in is keeping us asleep, man. Matter of fact, before anything, let's start off with this quick video. So let's get this real quick. This Psalms chapter 83, and I started at the top. It said, "Keep not thou silent, O Most High, hold not thy peace, be not still, O Most High, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head." So hey, we have enemies, man. You know, it's really the Lord. You know, the Lord had enemies as well. Whoever the Lord's enemies are, those are our enemies as well, man. You know, so hey, thine enemies have made a tumult, make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered." See, and that's what these devils had done, man. You know, they have cut us off from being a nation, man. You know, they cut us off from being a nation. But guess what? We're in that time where we're coming back, man. You know, just how we was formed as a great nation in Egypt. It's happening all over again, man. You know, and it leads me to this in Revelations 11. This Revelation 11, and I start at verse 8. It said, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." And while we were dead, let's get Ephesians. You know, because you're in a dead state if you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, because the law it leads to life, man. You know, if you come up against that, you dead, man. Because that's gonna be your fate. You know, at the end of the day, you eating pork. Guess what? Just how the Lord said you're gonna die this day if they ate that fruit. But they didn't die that very same day, but they didn't live to 1,000 years, man. That's one day to the Lord, you know. But if you eating a damn pig feet on a regular basis, you eating pork and unclean foods on a regular basis, well, guess what? Otherwise, it's going to catch up with you. And when you hit 40, or before you hit 40, now you got to get your foot cut off, man. You know, you got to get your foot cut off, man. You know, and that's what these devils. After a while, after that, you get your foot cut off, and then you got high blood pressure. At the end of the day, you want to die, man. You know, and we dead in the mind, man, because you don't have no morals, you know. But guess what? We through the spirit power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, we getting all that back, man. You know. So this is Ephesians 2 and 1, and you have he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins. See, you have he quickened, which means the word quick in Ephesians 2 and 1 goes back to alive, man. You know, we the Lord had that's what the scripture says the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life, man. You know, because we were able to digest His word. Now we're able to live. Now we see things for what it is, you know, and we have a different walk now. Not the walk Matthew 7 with the straight gate was leading to life, but the broad way leading to destruction, man. So we're not dead no more. The Lord had woke us up and pulled us out of this madness, man. You know, and that's what these devils are afraid of, man. Cause Jake, you know, yeah, we're more physically strong, mentally and spiritually strong, you know, but once we truly return to our power, Yahweh Shema Shai, these devils and these other heathen know that if the Lord is with us, man, hey, you can't do nothing about it, you know. And we're in that time now, man, you know. Verse 9, Revelation 11:9, it said, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. So yeah, because hey, that help forward in the affliction, man. They're not giving us no rest, you know. What Matthew's 25th, not Matthew's, Luke 16, the parable of the rich man, Lazarus and the rich man. The dogs came to lick their wounds, man. So we wasn't healed, man. You know, you can't be healed with a dog licking your wounds, man. You know. So we weren't getting no rest because the other heathen, hey, they rejoiced as well while we were down, man. You know. It says, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry and shall sell gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. And that's talking about the northern and the southern kingdom, man. And it said, after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yeah, and 3 days ahead of 350 years, around 1620 to 1970, man. You know, that's when it pretty much when the ball got to rolling, man. You know, when his word first came, and now as you see that seed was planted, and now in 2019, the year of Karagma, that plant has sprung forth, man. You know, it's starting to bud, man. You know, matter of fact, let's get that. Since I said that, let's get that. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and make it bring forth and bud, and it may give and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. Yeah, so it is bringing forth in its bud, man. So we're able to you know, eat this, man, in its entirety, you know. So it says, let me read this again. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yeah, we're standing on our feet now, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ezekiel. But it said great fear fell upon them because they seen this exceeding great army, man. And it's a spiritual. This is a spiritual house, man. You know, we're not with that corner stuff no more, man. And that's why these devils, they know they can't do nothing about this. You know, that's why they're in great fear, because the scriptures are coming to pass, man. This is the first step, man, of the transfer of kingdoms, man. You know, we rightfully claim what is ours, man. You know, telling these devils that the land of Israel is not theirs. You know, that hey, pretty much really the whole planet Earth belongs to us, man, the Israelites, man. You know, and we got the scriptures to back it up. You know, these devils got the physical, tangible evidence, but we got the evidence of things not seen, man. You know, the spiritual things, man. You know, so this is this that whole chapter. But I got to get to the point. Let's see. This is Ezekiel 37. And I start at verse 9. It said, then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. Yeah, because these devils have pretty much beating our heritage out of us, man. You know, he pretty much beating our heritage out of us, man. So guess what? Our minds are being stirred again by the way of remembrance, by the true understanding of the scriptures. You know, when the prophets prophesied, you know, that them waters are coming out, man. The rivers of living waters. You know, that's why jump back at the top, the valley of the dry bones, man. You get rejuvenated when you drink water. You know, you out in the sun all day, and you get your some water, man. And you rejuvenated, man. You feel refreshed, and that's how it is when we get this. When we, you know, first heard this word, Shalakia, when we first heard this word, we were rejuvenated. We were brought back to life, man. You know, and that's how I feel. You know, you really your eyes, you feel it everywhere, man. When you ain't take that water, man. That's how it is when you get this word, man. And that's why these devils are in shambles right now. There's great fear fell upon them, man, because we speaking about what's right. That this everything on this planet Earth is totally off, man. That we need another rulership, man. You know, where the Lord's gonna come back and establish, yeah, I mean, the kingdom, man. You know, and it's gonna be under righteousness. You know, it says so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet an exceeding great army. Yeah, man. We stood upon our feet. Now we boldly telling you devils that you're off. You know that the Lord's coming back to destroy this place. And we are the true rulers, man. Matter of fact, let's see. Pretty make this quick for I'm about to die. Let's see. This Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It says, then, hold on, let's see. Let's see, bear with me, because I might have to see. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. So we stand boldly in front of the ones that have afflicted us, man. You know, they have made no account of our labors. Pretty much, they don't think that this what we're doing is gonna you know what's the word produce anything. Not knowing day by day that they're going down. With the elites, they know that, man. You know, they know. And, matter of fact, continue on. It said, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Yeah, man. See, now they seeing us going out on the highways and byways. You know, instant in season, out of season, man. You know, because hey, that's how Noah had to get down. When he was building that ark, he couldn't take no day off, man. Noah couldn't take no day off, man. You know, because that time was coming. He had to be fully, that ark had to be fully prepared, man. You know, it couldn't be no you ain't finished this, and then you ain't had time to finish that. But 120 years old with, now, man, he had to constantly build, man. And that's what we doing, constantly building that spiritual house, man. The temple, because the new temple is the elect, man. You know, Lord, when I'm part of that number, man. That's because the Lord said He's gonna dwell in us, man. You know, dwell in temples made with hands. We're a new temple, man. You know. So the man, see the temple is 100. You know. That's talking about the elect, man. You know. So these devils thinking they're gonna build a temple. Hey, you see the temple being built, man. You know, and that's why they're troubled with terrible fear. That's why that great fear fell upon them, man. You know. It said, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Yeah, and their strange salvation, them chariots, man. Because Lord, He's gonna deliver us in a strange way to these people, man. But we're gonna love His appearing. You know, we're gonna know when the Lord cracked them clouds, man. We're gonna know who that is, man. You know, how about Shemi Awashai? And going back, it said they shall be troubled with terrible fear, because these devils, they know that time is up, man. You know, let's see. Let's see. This Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 15. Matter of fact, let's see. I started at verse 13. He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of the Lord. See, and that's what we're doing now, man. See, we coming back, man. You know, you put all your money and resources into making Israel a no name. You know, the so-called Negro, Latinos, and natives. You know, you pretty much put all these bywords and proverbs, you know, on them. Now all that is being uh, destroyed, man. Lord said He's gonna destroy that covering cast. You know, so guess what? Now we know we're not African Americans, so-called African Americans, Mexicans, and all. Hey, we're Israelites, man. You know, and that's why these devils, you know, they're going crazy over that, man. They're going crazy over that. We're Israelites, man. And guess what? The scriptures line up with what we're saying, man. You know, it says he said he professing to know the knowledge of the Most High. So guess what? We tell you that we got 100% truth. You know, started with the apostle elders on down, man. A great millstone, man. You got the 100% truth, man. How you gonna profess that you got some? You got to be sure, you know. And we sure we have the 100% truth, man. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and calling himself a child of the Most High, of the Lord. So we're Israelites, a prince of the power, man. Child is, you know, the sons of God, man. You know, it said he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. See, and that's how it is with these elites, because they see our videos and this, and guess what? They gotta take another Xanax. They gotta take another Percocet. These oils, you know, because guess what? Another video came up, man, and we were proving the thoughts of these devils. We were proving, pretty much letting them know that their plan is going to fail, man. You know, even just building, you know, Jacob, you know, doing edified lesson to, you know, the you know, keep the brother comforted, you know, not to sway off. They hate that, man. You know. They hate that order, man. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me finish this off and I end it off with one more thing. He was grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's, and his ways are of another fashion. See, yeah, because we are the servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we the prophets, man. You know? And they understand when the prophets come out, hey, that society is going down, man. You know? At the end of the day, you can't do nothing about it, man. And you devils are on borrowed time. So when you go down, you're gonna go down quick. You know, Satan's gonna fall as lightning, man. You know. So this is Psalms 50 and 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Now, who else had a confrontation like that throughout the scriptures, man? You know, Jacob and Esau, man. And nigga might get similar, say Moab and Ammon. But hey, they had two different mothers, man. You know, it was Jacob and Esau, because we came from the same mother and father, man. You know. But these devils, they broke that brotherly covenant. That's why we're not considered as brothers no more, man. You know, they slander their own mother son. They do that, man. And guess what? We got documents and videos and movies saying that, man. You know, that's pretty much these devils showing you that we're that he's over us, man. If we're subject unto him. But guess what? That's gonna be your downfall. You snitching on yourself. How these rappers, you know, these damn rappers, so-called rappers, you know, make a song, and now the police knocking on their door telling about a case that they, you know what I mean, a cold case, but now they got a hot lead because you just snitched on yourself, man. You know, That's what happened to these devils. By the way, the 12 years a slave, the roots, going. You got these damn civil rights documentaries and all that civil rights movement. Even remind Jake, the so-called Black History Month, that hey, y'all beat our ass and got away with it. You still do it now, man. Guess what? You're gonna get paid for that, man. You know. It says, these things how hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee. See, and will set them in order before thine eyes. See, and that's why they troubled, man. That's why these devils are in shambles, man. They are in fear because guess what? It's a matter of time, man. It's a matter of time now, man. Because the Israelites, not no Israelis, not no damn Israelis, them gutter rats, Israelites, Hey, man, the Lord, the water Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because, this is it for these devils, man. And that's a perfect signal to let you know that, we are in the end. The Israelites, just the word Israelite is flowing throughout the earth right now, man. So I can just hold it edify. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rekakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Green Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the chief word, and all true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abad Babal.